We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Middle. Look out.
To the air once more. It's Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this.
And there it goes.
1st and 10.
Come on.
Look out.
They'll go play action here with Allen. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And he will go all the way. Brandon Cooks, touchdown Buffalo. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score.
Come on, bro.
For the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. At their own 35-yard line.
Gun. Start. 180. Start.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Burton. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 1, right?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 180. Start.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll find Andre Yusuf.
It's a just and good.
But just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first
Man,
down.
I love it.
Here comes 4th down. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he'll get about 5.
At the 43-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Oh, my God.
Trying to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Go right here. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Fuck me.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive. Like,
My last night playing this
at
shit.
the point of attack, there was
Delete
just
this
nowhere
shit.
for the back to go on that one.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll get this to the veteran.
This shit out, man.
Noah Fant. And he's got
I've been
about 5
well,
on
I've been
this
doing
one.
games
Points out of
consecutively.
bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Yeah, shit, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Taken down on what should be.
I need to catch my ball and posing with that bitch, bro.
It's 4th down.
1 quarter in the books. The Bills with the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
That's a nigga.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to
Turn up.
aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on
Try to,
4th
Nick.
down.
Bengals, 1st down.
Here we go.
A gain of 7.
To throw is Burrow.
1st down.
There we go.
Downfield, Chase has it. And he's
No, I
down
don't care if
inside
you
the
kick it like
40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Burrow. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
Can. 11. Stop.
Burrow now. Downfield, got him there. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
11 MT.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Stop.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll work this out wide to Piro. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back
That
at
was
the 20-yard line.
Damn.
Greg Russo. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Gun. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
Yeah, bro, this shit over
He's
with.
going to get the football.
Man,
And
it's
they'll have
fucking
it
me,
just
bro.
past the 20-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down
bro,
here,
throwing
they
that
got to
bitch
be a lot
everywhere.
more careful
All to these
if they
niggas.
decide to air it out.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Let's jump this in the hair, this shit, man. Fuck that. I ain't gonna play with these tough ass niggas. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, man. You niggas should not be tough like that on here. I just saw my watch. 4 o'clock. Man, I saw my watch on the right time. I'm looking at the man. I said, damn, man, I've been like that time any day or so.
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from the desert.
I mean, losing that shit like that, baby, that ain't me, bro. Fuck me, bro. I'm tired of you.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Lockett headed in motion. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raider first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Smith. Laying out, and he made that catch. What a play. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty.
Jumping up. Bro, I can't take this game seriously.
It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now. It's Gino. This is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow. Has caught Gesicki on the right. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 15 on that game. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go.
First down, Cincinnati.
11, Thomas. 11.
To throw is Burrow. That's into the hands of Yossi. And they're going to move this assault inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for our Bengals.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. Right in.
Back to throw. Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Malcolm Koonce gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Burrow. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. And he pulled it left. No good.
Man, fuck this man.
A scoreless game.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
On 1st down, here's Geno to throw.
Look at this shit, bro. Why are they making me... Man, bro.
On the other side of midfield, mark him at the 48-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st
Man,
down.
really fucking me over, bro.
1st and 10.
They ain't jumping all over the fucking place, bro.
Here we go, hey.
Stop playing with me, man.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, Salon. Middle.
From the gun, it's Geno. He's got the golden number. That's Michael Mayer. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another Raiders 1st down.
Off the play fake. Smith. The ball
Okay.
at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
But why is he bagging up, bro? Why is that plot? That's over the squat. Why is the defender bagging up, bro? Look. Why is he bagging up? Look, then he get.
And this is what good offenses in
You can't tell me the game ain't bullshitting me over, man.
Bounce back, even if the onset
Tell me the game
doesn't
ain't
go
fucking me over, bro.
exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the
Hey,
air.
little phone. Like this
Comes a return
motherfucker.
from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He gets 3. Inside.
Look at nigga get tired, bro.
And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. You talk about a response after the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown. The special teams unit comes to get the
Bro.
sticks right back for the other side.
Bro,
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on
man,
offense,
bro,
you watch
stop
your
playing
opponent
with
go
me,
down
bro.
and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the
Telling y'all, bro.
sideline. We got this.
All
And
my
they go
followers
back
in the
and
chat,
score
bro.
of their own.
Man, ain't
This
fucking with me,
one
bro.
is going to sail through the end zone.
Say whole ass shit with me, bro. Every fucking night. Every night. I can have no good game in there, bro. The regular football.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive.
Like how is he missing no tackle?
Across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's for sure.
They go play action with Smith. He'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Las Vegas.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. To Lockett working across the field. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Raiders.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
17-yard line.
Smith. Once again, right back to Lockett.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in a game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Smith from the gun on third down. To the goal line and in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown Las Vegas.
Touchdown Raiders.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Bengals 6. Daniel Carlson.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Nick goes bullshit.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Adam Butler there on the tackle. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Second down. Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
On 2, ready?
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Here's Brown. And he'll work forward for about 3. And second
Let
down.
me see how far we go.
Down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup.
I can't believe back like that, bro. Nah, bro. This
From the
don't
shotgun, it's Burrow.
yeah, he's banging the routes.
Incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to,
I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all, bro.
They're continuing to
I
force
just
this
don't
quarterback
understand
to
this
not only
fucking
make some
game,
difficult throws, but to put the ball
Why
in
the
harm's
fuck
way.
open, bro? Dropping pad, man. I don't get this shit, bro.
This one heads directly out of bounds, and the market just on the other side.
Whatever update man put on this shit, bro. This shit is trash, dog. This shit that took my team rating all the way down, bro.
On play action, Smith.
Why is it not a peak, bro?
Incredible. A pickup there of 20
Man, that nigga supposed to snag that bitch, bro. Or swat that bitch down or something, bro. Come on, bro. This man, bro, stop playing with me, man.
On the handoff, this is Jensen.
How many yards, man, he was in? Stop playing. I don't understand it. I don't understand the game, dude. They didn't fuck with my team with an update or something, bro. These niggas not playing the same, bro. They not holding on to the ball. Look, running right past the fellas and shit, man. I don't get this shit. Hey, I don't get this shit at all, bro. I play this shit
You just
daily.
don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched.
Niggas been on that fucking YouTube, bro.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think
Every
my
nigga I'm
guy's
playing,
better
bro,
than your
play the
guy.
same,
I'm gonna put him
doing
in
the
a position
same
to have
plays, bro.
success. Throw it up to him,
Same
let him
defense,
do
same
his-
offense, bro.
Charlie Jones now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
I go get my dog in the morning, do make it on early on this shit. I gotta get them doors back, bro. I gotta get them doors back, bro. Make me feel me.
Got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow now. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now
Shit,
for
bro.
1st and 10.
Gun.
Now, Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Shit, bro. One down, first down.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
Come on, ready? 11. Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
1-1, ready?
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Open left side is Gesicki. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Raiders 23. Bengals 13.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Smith now to throw on first down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Second and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas
13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
47-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8.
13 next.
Play action now. It's Gino. He's going to look deep here, looking for Rocket. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. That's complete. It's Yoshiba. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. Open man downfield is Brown. A pickup there of 19 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
down.
Here we go.
A gain of 19 yards.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll air it out down the middle. That's to the end zone. It's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
And 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Pass caught left side by fans. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another Bengals first down.
Brown. And he moves to the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown Cincinnati.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas.
They go play action for Burrow. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Bengals 21.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Mostert now to return. Still working his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Smith. He'll find Teddy out of the backfield. And he's going to get this.
Hey, he caught me. Stop playing.
A gain of 10 yards.
And a quick first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here we go, here we go. Green egg shot. 13X, 13X. Snowball, snowball.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. That one's thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
Check 58.
From the shotgun, Smith. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now, timeout call. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Let's go, bro.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Mostert now to return.
Bro, who are you?
This game.
He is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it.
Man, this game. I had to
This
focus
one
up,
a
bro.
win for the visiting Bengals. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, zeros on the clock, seals the deal.
GG.
They come from behind. It may feel like
GG,
they
bro.
stole this one. They get the victory.
Easy work.
Final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Tired of you. When the old cherry keeps you, when you pass it through all the time. Like it perks. And the old jets. They had their lights on high beams. They was upside the highway from the other side. And then I thought someone moved their truck or they just locked doors. I knew they moved their truck. I'm coming off the old highway door. Cut my lights on high beam. Watching it. They like two of the niggas got out the back seat. Yeah, like they were doing something inside the truck. They're like, and I pulled it down. And I run, the nigga was coming. Like you walking, coming. Thinking to come down. I just grabbed a gauge, went back out there. I'm still on there, man. I said, what's on there? Oh, shit.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Cincinnati. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. Let's get set. Side.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
Here we go.
At the 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. As he throws, it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Gun. Dot. 180. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico, the punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff going to open up with a throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
32 yards. That's good for Lions. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Tonight, Marley, 180. 4 down. Average ball. 2.
Having a shotgun. It's gone. That one on target for Williams. He's got it. And he's in. What a try. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Right on. Back.
Now Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap. Gain at best.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Hold him like a motherfucker.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
The Bengals 1st down.
11 yards as they move the chains.
At the 48-yard line.
Here.
Up the middle they go. He'll get about 2. DJ Reed brings him down.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Get set. Back.
Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down. It's Bengals football here to begin this 2nd quarter, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. 12. 180. Let's stop.
Here's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Barry, harder that time, there to make the play. 3rd down and 9. They'll go play action with Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Detroit.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here we go. Hey, 120. What's that?
On play action, Goff. Rolling right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done.
MT. Here we go. Big shot.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow now. Short one is on the hands of Gesicki. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
That's good.
A gain there of 15. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go. Shot.
Up the middle. And he looks out to the 23. Robertson there to bring him down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Gun. Shot.
Now, Burrow.
What the fuck?
Out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete.
What the fuck?
Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Burrow.
Bullshit, elbow. Wow, that shit dodges. That shit ass shit, bro.
This 4th down is looming. Raymond going to return it. Whoa! And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. Moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Geno Stone with the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Here now, 3rd and 5. On the bootleg, it's Goff. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Burrow to throw. Forced out wide. Oh, huge mistake late in the half.
That's my bro. Burrow did good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Burrow ain't burrowing like that.
You know,
That nigga just throwing this bitch
these
at me.
offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The
I ain't throwing out the heel. I ain't doing none of that, bro. I'm just really throwing these bitches, bro. He just throwing that bitch dead in niggas' hands, bro.
Those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, go some ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
This shit blowing me, bro. This update they put on that game, bro. This shit just trash.
This time, we'll keep this one on the ground. And not much there.
Really feel like they put college fucking update on this shit, bro. This shit feel like college football.
A 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
That's how I feel, bro. This shit feel like college.
Certainly a tightly contested first half. And
It don't feel like Madden, bro. Before they brought that little update, whatever they brought last week, this shit been feeling different, weird.
And he's down at the 20.
The tackling weird, the catching weird. It's like you don't have no control over your players no more. I'm not having no.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see where they're gonna be by next year before I buy anything. Everything is a
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Goff. Here's a screen.
yeah, college solid, bro.
And that one just too
They making some.
come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
I'm gonna tell you what make me hate college, though. I just play motherfuckers on there. I'm talking about the first college was straight. And that second college, bro, that stadium post, whatever that shit, bro, that shit pathetic. That shit stupid.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down.
Like soon the game start, bro, the whole screen be shaking. Whoever at home, they got the whole screen shaking.
Our run here with Gibbs. So looking ahead for
Like, niggas, I'm talking about soon the game start, bro. Niggas ain't made no amazing play, none of this shit. Whoever got home field advantage,
from the 44-yard line. Here's
they screen them shaking like a motherfucker. Well, for the people who are awake, screen that be all game until you can't play that shit, bro. So I don't know, bro. That shit ain't been entertaining me, bro, lately, bro. That shit just long, though. That shit trash, too. Sports thing got weak, bro.
And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but
Too many crybabies.
keep the drive alive.
They getting paid millions of fucking dollars to play shit that you grew up to love. Like,
Throwing here is Goff. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down.
ball next year, though.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive
Bengals.
lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead
Nah, the
blockers.
Bengals.
But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield.
Going all the way this year, bro.
Because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That's right side and brought in by Williams.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs. So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace.
Throwing on second down. Goff forced out left. A whole lot of chances on that one. He was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead.
Why is he playing behind the fucking receiver? I don't get that shit, bro.
Into the red zone. Inside the
You
20.
playing defense, bro. When I click on, bro, they don't let me. Like, why is you getting behind them, bro? And you right there in front of the ball. Like,
A fresh set of downs to work with.
get this shit, bro. Fucking update. It's trash, bro.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Flush to his right.
Gave me a
And he's
penalty.
going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a one-score game in the fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Right, 80.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Looking down the field there, but
I tell you, bro, I don't understand, bro.
Mike Gesicki was
understand
the
this fucking
intended
guy.
receiver.
I don't understand
And it'll
it,
be
bro.
third down.
Don't understand it, bro. Running right past the ball, bro, and didn't even try to put it in. Bro, I don't fucking understand it. Bro. They're gonna some serious, bro.
That's caught. Gesicki on the right. And he's
The little update they put on here, bro, this shit trash, dog. I'm not playing this shit no more
of that running ability.
till my PlayStation say update for Madden. I come back home to check it, bro. Wait a minute, bro. This is trash. I understand it's a simulation, bro, but that's come on, bro.
Yes.
From the gun, it's Flacco. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
They're on the 31-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you generate those
It's the missed tackle and the late juice,
it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Second down and 3.
DJ, bro.
They hand it to Gibbs. Moves him up inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's going to...